Hello viewers, welcome to a brand new video in GIS and RS solution. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can investigate existing scenario of healthcare centers or any center like school, college and so on of any city based on a set of criteria. And finally, considering the existing situation and feasibility results, how we can propose probable locations for new healthcare centers establishment of a city. To perform this study, we need some shapefile like city shapefile, ward boundary, existing healthcare center, uh, river, road networks. So that I already showed in ArcMap. Data needed: existing healthcare center point, road data, road network, ward boundary or city boundary, and river. So for task 1, as per the accessibility standard, if a healthcare center provides service within 2 km or 3 km or any buffer area from its center point, therefore calculate the area and percentage of served, overserved and underserved area. So I will explain served, overserved and underserved area. For example, I am indicating these points as a healthcare center of a city. Also, I'm drawing buffer area from the every healthcare center. You need to set the area of buffer based on the accessibility standard. For this study, I will create 1.5 kilometer buffer from the every healthcare center. You can see the green color inside the buffer area represents the served area. That means it will be easy access to get healthcare service within the buffer area. And the orange color here indicate the overserved area, which means people of orange color area can get healthcare service from both healthcare center. This area we can tell as under served area, as people of this area cannot get proper accessibility to get healthcare facilities as per our accessibility standard that we set 1.5 kilometer buffer area from each healthcare center. So we need more healthcare center in this area that we are going to show in this video. To show the practical boundary for service to the people of healthcare center, we will use Thesin polygon tools in ArcGIS. So now I will show you practically how to calculate served, underserved and overserved area. And you can see here our data set. So firstly go to geoprocessing and then buffer, and input feature will be hospital point, and then output feature class rename it as unresolved, as I'm going to perform unresolved first. And distance buffer will be 1.5 kilometer, I mean service within 1.5 kilometer from its center point, I mean hospital point, and it will be kilometer as I have selected kilometer. And then method geodesic and planner, so I'm selecting geodesic, as it is geographic coordinate system. And then dissolve type will be all. No, first, as I'm going to perform undissolved, so it will be all. And you can see here undissolved point, and then again go to the processing tools and select hospital. And now I'm going to perform dissolved. And then distance, it will be as before, on 0.5 kilometer, and unit will be kilometer. And then method geodesic, and dissolve type, and this time it will be all. And then okay. So I have performed both dissolved and undissolved buffer on 0.5 kilometer buffer from the center point. So we can see here this is the service area. Now I'm going to perform how to identify overserved area. So for that, go to intersect tools and input feature. uh, Input feature will be a hospital undissolved. And then output feature class, so you can save your output feature class in a folder where you want to save. And I'm going to rename it as overserved area. And all is okay, and then okay. You can see here the overserved area that I have identified. I'm going to rename it as overserved area. So we can see here served area. So we got served area and overserved area that I have shown here. Overserved area, and I'm going to add, and I'm going to show the served and overserved area in one attribute table. So for that, go search identify tool, select identify tool, and then uh, identify. You will find detail about identify here, identify tools. And then input features. Input features will be served area, and identity features will be overserved area. And output feature class, I'm going to rename it as served and overserved area, and then click OK. If you go to attribute table, then you will see served area and then overserved area. And here you can see this is the underserved area in our study area. And then go to identity tools, identity. Now we will calculate and show served, underserved, and overserved area in one attribute table, and we'll calculate in Excel. So input feature will be city area, I mean city shapefile. And then identity features will be served and overserved area. And output feature class, save output feature class where you want to keep And then I'm going to rename it as served, overserved, and underserved, and then okay. So you can see here served, overserved, and underserved area have done, and you will find it in attribute table. If I select, you can see here the served area, and this is the overserved area, and first one was underserved area. I'm going to delete this column as I don't need. I'm deleting unnecessary columns. Add field, and then name type. Type will be text. Okay. First one is so first I have to start editing. First one is underserved area. I'm writing underserved area, and second one is served area. I'm writing served area, and this is the overserved area. So I'm going to write overserved area, and then we'll add another column here. So for that, anyway, save edit, then stop edit, and then again I'm going to add another column. Name will be area square kilometer, and type float, then okay. So I'm going to calculate. So for that, go to calculate geometry, and then yes, property area unit square meter. So I'm changing it to square kilometers, and okay, yes. So you can see here underserved area, served area, and overserved area in square kilometer has been done. I've calculated the total area, served, underserved, and overserved area. I'm going to add another column, percentage, and then type float. Okay, and right click square kilometer. So statistics, total sum 54.957037. I need this sum in calculating percentage. Area square kilometer, first bracket, and then multiply 100, and then total area that I have kept here 54.957037. Paste it, and okay. So you can see here percentage of total area has been calculated. percentage of served, overserved and underserved area. So we have calculated area of three different type: underserved, overserved and served area. Go to properties and then categories and then type and add all values. So it will be shown in different color: served, overserved and underserved area. And then okay, I'm going to change the color. You can change it as per your preference. So you can see here green color, which is served area, and yellow color, which is overserved area, and light red color. So I'm going to change it in the gray color. You can change it as per your choice. So you can see this is the underserved area, the gray color. Now I will show you the actual service area. So for doing that, go to These and Polygons from proximity tools, and input feature will be hospital, and output feature class I'm going to rename it as practical boundary, practical service boundary. So and then environments, processing extent will be city dissolve, and raster analysis will be mask data will be city dissolve, I mean city shapefile, and then okay and okay. So you can see here the actual boundary, and clip input feature will be practical boundary, clip feature will be city boundary, and then output feature class where you want to save, I'm going to rename it as practical boundary 1, and okay. Change the color. So you can see here actual practical boundary of each hospital center point, from center point. Actual service point of each hospital is healthcare facility center. If you go to properties and then categories and uncheck design and add values, practical boundary. If I change the color of underserved area hollow, and then you will see the scenario. And if you go to properties of practical boundary, you can change the color. You can see here actual practical boundary of each healthcare facility center, and also service area over served area, and so go to geoprocessing and then intersect. Input feature will be word boundary, and then served, overserved and underserved area. We'll calculate the total area, and then output feature class. I'm going to rename it as service over served, overserved and underserved by word. We'll calculate service served area, overserved area, underserved area by word. I mean by each area. If you go to attribute table, then you can see it has been calculated the total area according to ward boundary. Calculate square kilometer, area square kilometer. I'm going to unnecessary. I am going to delete unnecessary field. Ward number, area square kilometer. So I'm going to add. I'm going to select wall and then copy. Copy selected and open an Excel file. Paste it here. Then insert pivot table. Click OK. Word name in row or boundary in row, and then type in column. And then area square kilometer will be in values. So you can see here our total overserved, served and underserved area according by word boundary. So value field setting, if you go there and then custom, you will find custom name, show value as percentage of grand total. If I select it and then if you click OK, you will see it in percentage. You can see here percentage of served, overserved, underserved area by word and also in total. Insert and you can make various types of diagram using this data. Now I'm going to create maps. Anyway, you can see here overserved, served and underserved area in different color, in three color according to ward boundary and percentage as well. Here you can see in odd number 30 the underserved area is very high. In odd number 23 or 26 4, you can identify easily from this graph, and you can present this graph in your research paper or in your project. So now we'll propose three probable locations for healthcare center. You can easily understand from the graph where we need the healthcare center. We need here one healthcare center. So for doing that, go to, you can create a feature class and name is proposed healthcare center. Proposed healthcare center, and it will be point features. Next, next, and then next, and you can add here extra column, field name, name, text, location, and for the location type it will be text, and you can add many more points, and then finish and go to create features and start editing. And just you can change the color or change the symbol. In odd number 26, we will need a healthcare center. Odd number 30, between 26 30. You will find easily using the graph, or you can see here in the map. And also another one is here. You have to consider road network. So we have proposed three new healthcare center as per our findings. You can add the name. So I'm going to name it as healthcare 5 proposed. You can also add location name here. Name, location, location. Here is our three probable healthcare center points. Now we can prepare maps. Status of healthcare center facilities, practical boundary. You can prepare three maps based on this output. One is existing healthcare center and practical boundary of healthcare center, and also proposed healthcare center. From legend, I think in my other videos I have showed how to create map layout. Also you can find in this video as well. Grid, levels, okay, interval. Oh, it looks good. And the north arrow, you can choose any, and then the scale bar or division units. Select kilometers, level, position. I'm selecting below center. Okay, and then title, feasibility analysis map for healthcare center at Barishal city. And you can save this map, rename it, save as type, then save as type, JPEG, and save. Here you can see our map has been saved. You can see here proposed healthcare facilities, existing healthcare facilities with service area uh, in on map. Also you can make another two maps, practical boundary and also existing healthcare facilities. I think you learned a lot of tools, and now you can use these tools in many purposes. And from this video I hope you will able to conduct any feasibility study, like identification of existing facilities and propose needed facilities like school, university, cyclone shelter, or any disaster shelter, and similar kind of study following the method I have used in this video. If you like this video, please subscribe our channel and get weekly video updates on GIS, remote sensing, and several environmental and hydrological analysis and modeling. See you in the next video. Till then, stay safe and happy.